How are you?
Good.
Are you?
I'm a little tired, to be honest.
I'm tired too.
I don't know, I feel like a child today, but I'm tired. Just want to be funny, so I can have this be, you know, like you had that really super laugh, and then you're like, I can go to sleep now. This big release. That's how I feel right now.
It's that Virgo energy, that inner kid release.
There we go.
Virgo.
Never. Never, Jim. Makes you harvest. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's been raining a lot. It's interesting. But we are in the time of summer where it does rain a lot. And you know what's really interesting? There's this horror movie that came out that's about summer solstice.
And
And I don't know, I mean it's
can you
kind
talk
of
a little louder?
interesting. But then I seen there was little ruins because it's off in Sweden or something like that. So I might
What's
feel-
this thing you were telling me about 100-degree weather in North Florida?
in South Florida, Central Florida. Like it was on when I Googled Florida's weather. It says the temperature it's gonna be like in 100, like breaking record of Central Florida being really hot. But I mean, we always get hot down here, especially during, you know, the hottest months of the year. That's why we go into Cancer.
Okay, stop it. But like, of course, wouldn't you do electromagnetic warfare during hurricane season too instead of doing it at some random time?
Yeah. I mean, think about it. They do it all the time. During wintertime, during summertime. Biggest months to do that. If you think about it, it's been the biggest. It's in the biggest zodiacs. Come on, you got Cancer and then Leo's, mother and father. In the hottest time of the year, one of the hottest time. It does, Virgo is part of the hottest time too, but
You know, scientists are saying we've never left the ice age, and
Yeah.
that we're gonna enter another ice age in 2021.
yeah, I knew that. That's why it's funny when people go on about global warming. That's a lie, because you can see the temperature. If you really look at the charts of how temperatures are, it's actually dropping because nobody doesn't want to study the ice in Antarctica. Like there was scientists that were trying to study.
Now you're not even allowed to fly there.
Yeah, there were scientists that were trying to really study the ice. Like if you talk to anybody who's a biologist that's not part of a social group, they're going to tell you that actually has a movement line. That's not, because I mean, you think about it, when we talk about weather and that kind of stuff, what's that? That's an easy control mechanism. You could tax people, you could do this with that. All you got to do is throw a couple of scare tactics. The world's ending, you know? Boom. Catch people's eyes.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. I mean, that's, yeah. And I was kind of into that stuff. Like, I was not into global warming. I mean, yeah, there's a lot better ways of doing things. You know?
Geostorms.
Well, like using hemp oil to gas cars, you know, but they won't allow that kind of stuff. I mean, we're clearing, guys, for all y'all now. We're clearing stuff.
You already know.
Uh,
I already been known that we were clearing mad stuff.
no,
But I was like gonna say, I don't think anyone speaks yawn, Sarah.
no, they don't.
I like laughing at my own jokes. You ever laugh at your own jokes?
Yeah, I do. I really do laugh at my own jokes. I'd be cracking myself up. And then I forget them. And I'm like, dang, that was a good one.
I have totally thought of excessively great things and then forgotten them.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a great thought.
It's okay. It might have just been only a thought for us. Yeah, the world's changing. It's been changing. It's like this song I love.
Called name.
I'm about to name it. I think it's like We Didn't Start the Fire. Hold on, no. Do I have my phone? I can look it up. What is it called? We didn't start the
Is it Queen?
Billy Joe.
Oh, Billy Joe.
We Didn't Start the Fire. It's a really good song.
I know the song, I just had no idea who wrote it. I'm like, I don't really know the whole song. Yes.
We didn't start the fire. Start this fire. This is where it's been done.
Is that like symbolizing setting the world on fire though?
No, it's actually like throughout. He's like listing all these major like historian people, and just how like one part of his song, he's like, "What, China under martial law?" And then it just like goes, and he's just like, "Look how all this has happened before us, before we came here. So we didn't start the fire, but we always try to like not always trying to fight the fire, like fighting good and bad." But it's how the world turns around. It just keeps on going and going. It's like a constant circle. I love it. It gives me goosebumps when I listen to it.
Right?
Just like World Destruction. It's
By who?
These are like 80s bands.
Right on. 1984.
You said that, and this was actually published in 1984. Yeah, it's by Time Zone.
That's the name of the band?
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
And it's cool about this like song, like World Destruction. It's like saying the human race is becoming a disgrace. People. I don't know. I like this song.
I don't know that song.
I can't really play because
Yeah, you know, because Plato, the Illuminati people, they all thought the allegory of a cave and how we couldn't listen to music. We had to patent everything because it brings us together or something.
That's what they kind of talked about on the song too.
We didn't start the fire. Well, you gotta. Let's go do karaoke. Don't tease me. I'm like, isn't that usually on Wednesdays, like ladies' nights? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do it at our Applebee's. Applebee's! We'll just be those two clowns that clown up when we go to every karaoke in town.
Yeah.
I'm just low-key looking for another clown. Yo, I actually met this wrestler chick who's a clown. Yeah, she's mad dope. That day you were supposed to show up at that wrestling show.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I got set up that day. Yeah. I had to meet another clown. Is it this? This one?
Yeah, it's this one. Let's go.
Oh, no, I can't. Oh, no.
Tipping toes.
Oh, you juggalo?
Yeah.
You juggalo now? You wanna be my clown?
I'll be a clown.
I want somebody to let me put a red nose on you.
Put
Red nose, red nose. They treat me like I gotta. Yeah. Clowning. Cha. Hey, what the? What just happened?
You turned off your own lights.
What?
You
I
trying
did
to
the
sneak,
turn signal.
You trying to sneak into the Red Lobster like that?
Right. Let me get your lobster. I came here for all the free Red Lobster. There's no free lobster for nobody.
You know what I've been missing? I've been missing playing this game.
Will work for cheddar biscuits.
This video game.
Cheddar biscuits! I'm sorry, I'm so tempted right now.
Remember that fungus I was telling you about?
The one that insects get? Do you remember what it's called?
Cattle something.
Cattle?
No. Somebody's gonna know it on the video. Because it...
Are you sure it's not AI? Alright, we already know. Alright, don't look at me like that, fairy eyes.
But, you know, I like somehow... I miss that playing that game. Like, I don't want to play it, I just miss it. You know?
It's like you missed that one chapter of your life. This one moment you just wanna...
It was just a storyline and how realistic.
I'm mad that I'm like yawning like 100 times.
I'm tired.
No.
Releasing that.
Release.
You know, they teach people how to stop yawning.
You know it's a sociopath move?
It's a sociopath move.
Well, think about it. That's causing I think it's called catatonic, like making someone completely unemotional. Mm-hmm. Is that not what prescription drugs do?
Yeah, that's what prescription.
Oh, my neck.
It's the SSRI.
Which is?
Gosh.
Well, if you're gonna act all smart and like throw it all like that, pretender.
I'm not a pretender.
I'm just being funny. Is it SRRI?
I think that's what it is. SSRI. They're in all depressants.
Huh. Right.
Selective serotonin
Inhibitor.
recruitake. Inhibitor.
Inhibitor. Let me look. Selective serotonin reuptake. Yeah, reuptake.
Yes.
Reuptake inhibitor.
That's the dangerous part. You don't want to increase your serotonin. You increase it too much, and that's where you have psychotic episodes.
From too much serotonin.
Yeah.
That's the happy hormone? Or is that the sleepy... No, melatonin's the sleepy hormone.
Yeah, serotonin is like the happy one. And that's where you got a lot of those shooters. Doom, 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 doom. They were on that kind of drugs. These are not good drugs.
I don't think any drugs are good drugs, bro.
No.
I mean... I feel like all of our addictions are like drugs, like sexual intercourse, or like, yeah, me and my cheddar biscuits right now, or like money, like that's like the new drug for people. That's like, yeah, that makes people feel like they're worth a lot, or they got a lot, or yeah, if they got 3 girlfriends.
It increases their endorphins in their brains because they see it and they're like,
God, it makes me mad.
This feels good.
This feels good, I need more. Yeah. That's an addiction, bruh.
Yeah. A lot of addictions out there. That's why when people go,
coffee.
Yeah.
Cocaine. Some people are addicted to shopping.
Yeah. Some people are addicted to eating. Some people are addicted to stealing. Some people are addicted to having sex. Some people,
pornography,
social media,
Alcoholism.
Yeah, well, that goes in with the drugs.
You would put alcoholism with drugs.
Hmm?
Right? Drugs and alcohol.
Well, with that kind of line of addiction, that's a mind-altering, mood-altering substance.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that they get put into both categories.
Yeah. Look at rehabs. You don't just have a alcohol rehab. No, you have a whole a bunch of them. It's just the meetings are different. You have AA meetings and you have NA meetings. But most of the majority of people go to AA meetings. Some of them, I guess. But yeah. But it's like, we know when this all started, you know. But it's like, what kind of addictions do they have back in the day? Like back in the day.
Ether. They would huff ether. Ethanol. It's like alcohol. They would huff the alcohol. Heroin.
That's true.
Gambling.
No, I'm talking about before, like Viking days.
Like what days?
Viking days. What they had then?
Killing. I don't know, man.
Vikings are not like that.
I'm just being funny, okay? Like, well, think about it. What would you be doing? Like, where was their headspace at?
Survival. That's what I think.
I think that there's a lot of thoughts that are planted in our heads, and we're taught to be thought in one type of way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, we're taught how to think and we're taught to believe that things once were like this way or that way.
That's why school, like they only cut squares in your thought process. They don't make you think.
Oh, you mean like how they always want the kids to have the same answers?
Yeah. They don't let kids be their own unique individuals. And that's how they can't really teach kids that have special needs. Because they're different. So they put them in classes different. That don't really teach.
Instead of like not neglecting the child's needs.
Yeah. Like, it's like the kid could done better if it stand up and read, you know?
I would be that little kid that would just be kicking, screaming, and crying, being like, no, don't make me read out loud in front of the class.
But I'm just saying, like, there was like different, like, there's other ways. Because there's like the magic of the mind. Very powerful. That's why they studied so much on the mind. And sending different wave patterns to change our thought process, to have us speak without, actually even saying anything. Like if you look at your phone and you're thinking of a word, all of a sudden it pops up.
Yeah, we already know that there's devices or like, or I don't even know, you'd call it equipment that does that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but nobody wants to believe that your telephone can read your thoughts and that you can think a thought and it'll Google it, or that they don't think that's possible. They don't believe in that. Or that it can read your eyes. People treat you like you're crazy. They don't even know what DARPA is.
I know, it's just like, maybe they just don't want to believe in that. Like,
oh, I completely empathize with their uneducation, Like, imagine how much happier I would be if I didn't have awareness.
Yeah, but how happy would you be, necessarily?
Right. I would just be on social media like I used to be.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I would definitely have a much different path, like, if I was just lost in the same old La La Land.
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm so glad that I got into, like, this stuff that I didn't know, Like, because it taught me just to not take things as face value.
Oh, dude, Temptation's, like, eating me alive right now.
Temptation of you getting each other.
Oh, yeah. I know.
But that's your own will if you choose.
I know, but I'm the only one that suffers if I do. It tastes really good, but it's really bad, and it makes my heart. No, it's bad for the heart. It's bad for everything.
I mean, how many times you gotta pay for the consequences to learn the lesson?
I know. How much do I value my life?
That kind of made me realize.
Free will.
Oh yeah.
You ready to do this?
Yes. I wish I was more open today, but I'm kind of tired. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, take better care of yourself. Recharge your batteries.
Plug in.
And, like, also plug out.
No, I really need to work on my art.
You could be like Han and be like, let's just talk about it.
Like Han? Who's Han?
Friend of mine. But that's his attitude. Like, whenever someone says, I'm going to, I will do this, I did this.
Oh yeah.
He goes, let's just talk about it. Like, you see the nonsense? In his mind, it's like, I guess we're wasting time. It's like we just spent so much time saying how I'm going to do this, and people just spend their whole lives just be like, oh, I was going to go to school.
Yeah.
Or like, I was going to do this. I just get where he's coming from, you know?
Yeah.
You want to go have an adventure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to say bye. Want to do your
Bye.
byes?
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, now bye.